Something I did not want to say on this trip is I'm at an airport. Top of the morning to you. Jokes, it's not the morning at all. It is 2 o'clock in the day. I got up at about maybe 12 o'clock. We got home from the night out. We got back to the hostel at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I passed out. But not a bad night, good crack. It's a really nice day here though, and I'm about to head down to the port. I have a boat to catch at 7 o'clock. It's a bit early, but wouldn't mind just relaxing and sitting down and enjoying the weather. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I explained also what I'm doing now. There is a lady that is willing to help me out, and she doesn't want to be named, but she's been extremely helpful and is getting me a ferry to go over and stay with her. So I'm going over to stay with her, get this ferry, go over and stay with her, and I'm going to try get up to date then with all the videos again. So I'm literally not going to do much other than just getting, I probably won't even record much at all because she doesn't want to be on camera either, which is understandable, which is okay. But it'll allow me then to not do anything other than just edit videos. So that's my plan. So here I am on the little ferry going across the Sea of Marmara. As she didn't want to be on camera, I didn't record that much, but we had a great time. I ate loads, we cooked together, I did some gardening, I cut down a tree, I heard some goats, and got to meet some of the locals.
Nerede?
Güneyde, Dalyan, Fethiye. Yalnız bırakıyorlar keçileri.
So I'm here waiting on the bus. I made it to Ankara. It took about 7.5 hours, so it wasn't too bad. Didn't sleep at all. Decided to try stay awake for my 24-hour bus, which is at 4 p.m. So I'm just waiting on that now. Yeah, exciting times. I realised I need a haircut also. We are on the bus. My little seat. Got a little screen. Got the AirPods charging. And this is going to be my spot for the next 24 hours. So this is our first stop. This is the bus. Not sure how many stops we're going to take. I just bought a bag of nuts. Nuts and berries is what I got. No idea where we are, but it is 6:45, so it's not too bad. Enjoying getting back on the little bus again and hopefully going to sleep. Okay, so I believe we're at the border. It's warm enough, but it's pretty windy. I think what's happening is everyone's getting their bags, having to walk through the border, past security, past border check, checking bags and passports, and then trying to get to the other side. I think that's what's happening. I have made it across. We are now in Georgia. I'm not going to say I'm a bit worried, but I'm not really. But I left my charger and everything on the bus, purposely, because I thought maybe the bus will come through here and pick us back up, but now starting to think another bus is coming to collect us. And again, I'm not really sure if this is my group. I'm sitting at the back of the bus and I kind of slept for all of it, so I didn't really pay attention to who's on the bus or not. So we'll stay here. It's pretty odd. It's 6:30 in the morning and there's just loads of money places and trucks and taxi drivers. Welcome to Georgia. We've just stopped at this random place. I won't lie, I fell asleep for the whole thing from when we got off in Georgia to now, which is 10 to 10. So it's not 10 to 10. There doesn't seem to be much food or anything going on here. There is toilets, but you have to pay for the toilets and I'm paying for that. So this is Georgia. It's a bit overcast. Thankfully it's not that cold, it's just wet. So I can live with that. So I'll have an hour roam around here and then hopefully get back to sleep. Because the bus doesn't stop till 4 and it's now 10 to 10. We've made it to Tbilisi. There's no one really around, so yeah, I'm gonna try find how to get network first, because I need to be able to find my way around and be able to contact people. So that's the first protocol. It is, it is 1:30. I thought I was gonna get here at 4, so we're early as, but better late. Never, I suppose. Oh, that's not the same because I'm early. So I'm not even sure if you're able to hear me with the wind, but came for a bit of a walk. Okay, I'm tucked in nice and close to the wall, so you might be able to hear me from the wind. I had a lady message me on Instagram saying that she has friends in Georgia. Whereabouts am I staying? And I said that I'm staying in Tbilisi. So she said, leave it with me. And one of her mates got back to me saying that he'd be able to house me for a couple of days. So I rang him and he said he'd pick me up at some church. He gave me what church to go to. Maybe it's this one, but there's no roads. It's up in a hill, but maybe it is. So he said he'd meet me at some church and he'd bring me to his house. So he's picking me up. I don't know how long I'm able to stay there for, but again, as I said, at least I have a place to stay for a bit and yeah, plan for my next step. So my next step, I'm trying to get into Azerbaijan, then go into Baku, which is the capital, and then get a ferry over to Kazakhstan. So that's the plan. I just need to work out how I'm going to do that. I'm just waiting at the location where the gentleman said he'd pick me up. I believe his name is Malkaz. So he told me to meet him at this church. So I'm just here in the courtyard looking place. Very nice. What's it called?
This is St. George.
St. George.
Freedom Square.
Ah, Freedom Square.
Freedom Square, and
That's amazing, amazing view. So the nice gentleman has drove the whole way up here. He wanted to show me this place. See, he used to sing for 10 years in this church, and yeah, he's brought me up to this really nice place. So yeah, it's really nice. Like, he obviously doesn't know me, I don't know him, and he goes, I want to show you something, and he drove in that all the way up here. You should see these windy roads, very steep. But yeah, that was really nice of him.
Who were died in the Russian-Georgian War.
Hello.
This
How
is
are
my
you?
first and last wife.
Yeah, lovely to meet you. Andy is my name. Hey, my man, how are you?
This is you, Ali.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. It's your room.
Very good. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Loads of room. Right. Perfect.
Nothing else.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything.
Take care.
And you take care too.
Be careful.
I will stay in contact, and
Tell me where you are, how we are.
I will.
Okay.
And one day I will either come back or you come to Ireland.
Okay.
Yes? You shake? You shake?
Yes.
One day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Something I did not want to say on this trip is I'm at an airport. I found it really hard to try to get into Azerbaijan because their border is closed with Georgia, which I'm in, and has been closed since COVID. They were due to open on the 1st of March, which would have been ideal because it's the 11th of March. And I've been waiting here for a couple of days, and they're going to remain closed, the border, up until the 1st of May. So I had to think of alternatives, and even if I was to get in, I could fly into Baku, but I still need to get my visa, and I would still need my COVID passes and my vaccinations and everything then as well. So if I had to fly anyway, I decided to fly into Kazakhstan. So I'm flying into a place called Aktau. So flying directly in there. And yeah, a lot of people have been kindly donating me just a few euro here and there for the likes of coffees and food and stuff as well. So with that money, I bought myself a flight then to Aktau. So yeah, not really sure what I'm going to do when I get to Aktau, what it's like, how big of a place it is, but it's the furthest west I could get, so I can still travel through and try meet as many people in Kazakhstan as possible. It's funny as well because it's actually my birthday today, the 11th of March. So if someone told me last year that next year I'll be flying to Kazakhstan for my birthday, I wouldn't believe them. So yeah, mad to think. So that is the plan. So it's another half an hour or so until I check in. So I'm looking at my bag. My bag's fairly big. It's meant to be like under 23 kilos, and I know everything combined with what I have is 30 kilos. So I tried to fit all the heavy stuff in this bag and all the valuables in this. There's a guy, I'm not sure if you can see him over there in the little blue hut, but he's charging €9 to wrap your bag and weigh it and everything, which is like yeah, I went over and I was like, yeah, look, I'll do that if he accepts card. And he goes, yeah, but for you and your bag, it's going to be double. Like, so he was trying to charge me €20. I'm like, why? What's the difference? And the only thing I can get out of him is the fact that it has straps. So that kind of annoyed me. But I do have black tape. So what I'm thinking is, because I have the tent and everything, it makes it a bit big. So I might try strap the tent to here. And just kind of tape it all up. Try and make sure it all stays together. So that's what I'm thinking. Now, so we have everything zipped up. This is as small as I can get the bag. It's still pretty big. Strap these little fellas here. And with Barry's tea. I mean, that's not that big compared to what some people bring on a plane. Kind of strapped everything nice and narrow. I don't feel as bad now going out with my bag.
Домашние мы сюда приезжаем, пьем, а туда везем такое, которое...
It's meant to be under 23 and it's 21.8. They're only tea bags. It's only tea bags, Irish tea. Barry's tea bags. Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you very much. Officially, that was the most nerve-wracking thing so far on this journey, was putting my main bag and checking that in. It's it's really strange. It's like almost like saying, like, see you later to your best mate. As much as I hated that thing and the weight of it, it actually has all my belongings and I've been carrying it around since I started, so yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Hopefully it arrives with me when I land in Kazakhstan.
I'm a student.
Did you throw it out?
Drink.
So this is like all my stuff. Lovely. Thank you. Have a good evening. Here, lads. Peace. F. Oh, unlucky. We got a window seat, but with no window. It's hilarious.